Hi everyone. So today we will look at modules and packages and how to code them. So we have seen how to write modules, right? For example, let us simply write, say we want to write maybe code multiplication table. That's how we started this series, right? So let us write it as simple piece. So what you want, you can say print, right? I want to print say multiplication table. Say I say I can say comma, we need a multiplication sign, then I need maybe say 2 multiplication table for 2, comma, I need an equal to, comma, and I star 2, right? And I can say for I in range, right, 1 to 11, and then I'm going to put it as a list comprehension, right? So I get the thing, multiplication table. We have seen the list comprehension before. So now if I just say pass into a lambda, right, and I can do that one. And if I want, I can put a argument for lambda, and this I can make x, and also here x, and I can pass it to a function. We also seen lambda before. So now if I say f of 5 or something like that, it gives me the table. So now let us put that into a Python file. So this is the guy. So I just, you can just put take a notepad and paste that code and say whatever name you like to pay. This is maybe my multiplication table, right, .py. So again, open a notepad or your favorite text editor and save it as .py. And the point is, my multiplication table is reside in the current folder wherever I'm working. And now if I say import my multiplication table, right, so this is O, and it shows, and then I can say my multiplication table dot, there is a function f, it's a function, and I can put whatever value I want, right? So I get the table for 10. So this we have seen, you know, how to write you turn your code into a module, and how to use it in other places, right? And at the moment, as I'm saying, it is in the current working directory. If it is not there, if it's somewhere else, if you want Python to look there, for example, I can just do import sys system and then say sys.path.append wherever it is. For example, this is the current working folder, which I don't have to. Python will automatically look there, but it is somewhere else, we can do that, then you will be able to import it. So this is one thing. So now suppose if you have written a code, for example, image processing, and in that image you may have different things you want to do, right? You may want to crop and resize. So you want to make a module, and then you have different things you want to separate them into folders and then separate files. So you have your module called image processing. In that you have separate folders called you know, say basic processing, and then you have a folder called saving, you know, or exporting, importing. So you want to separate all them. You want to make them into a package, you know, because your project may be bigger. Even for smaller purpose, if you want to organize, and it's a good thing. So what the way we can write a package, for example, this way we will write a simple one. For example, maybe something called my string module, you know, something like that, simple one. So, and in this one we will, this is my first folder, this is a folder, and what I'm going to do in this, we'll write, simply create a file called init __init.py. It's an empty file, nothing you have to put at this moment. and then we will create in this folder this one file. It's an empty file with just but naming is important so that Python recognize that this is a module. And then I'm going to create the directories I want. Maybe we can first call maybe clean, clean the string or something, like maybe cleaning. Okay, and I create another folder. Maybe we can call it processing. Here in the cleaning, again in this directory, I am going to create a file called __init __.py, and I'm going to put my file whatever I want to. For example, cleaning for today's, maybe we could just take a string and remove any end spaces. If there's a hanging space at the end of the line, we can delete it. So we can say, for example, maybe strip, right? Strip end or something .py. And processing also, in this processing we will have we'll put similarly __init, an empty file for now. And we'll also have the code that we want to write. So maybe we can call process maybe and also, so we call it something like pr process.py maybe, and here and we'll write the functions or whatever we want in that file. Okay, and inside the process we'll write a function which basically maybe turn the string into uppercase, for example. So let us do that now. So first thing is to create the folders, right? So I'm gonna write make directory, maybe I think I remember, I think I already created one. So now what we do, first thing is to create all the directories. Maybe make directory my strmod, right? And inside that we need to create init.py and 2 folders. So let's create the folders, right? So make mkdir my string module. So what's equal cleaning, and we also need processing, right? So we created inside those things, and now inside the first one, the top one, my string module, we need an empty file, right? We want to call it init and 2 underscores. Okay, it's very important. And I'm gonna create a folder file inside this has to come inside my string module. Okay, init, and I created that. And in both cleaning and processing, similarly, we need to create the same thing, right? Inside cleaning we need such file, and inside also we need files. So we have all the basic structures. Now we need the file. Inside cleaning we need our Python file, the processing, the actual file which contains the code we want to run, right? So I'm going to go to so first of all, what you want to write, maybe something like and remove, right? So I say definition, what do you want to call it? String strip end or something, that's what we want to call. And s.r strip, this is a string method and it has to return that, right? This is the function we want to put. So you could actually open a text editor and put this line inside the file. So I'm gonna put it. So where it has to go, it has to go my string module dot cleaning, right? Yeah, so it has to go, and inside what is the file name we are calling? String. So maybe this one is our function name, we can call it as maybe cleaning or something. yeah, clean s, and the file name was strp end. Okay, so inside cleaning there is a file called strip end, like strp end, and inside that there is a function we want to use called clean s, which basically removes the end of the string. Okay, and this one again, open that file strp end inside cleaning in a notepad, you know, or whichever your favorite editor is. And now we'll write maybe def, right? What do you want to write? Next one, we have to write another function. Maybe we want to call it as maybe string upper or something. It just returns the s dot upper, the string method, and we are gonna put this. I'm gonna put that inside my string module called processing, and it's called process.py. okay, whatever name you want to put. So we put it there. So now let us see if it is working, right? So how do we call this thing, the whole thing? So first of all, I can import what you want to import is called my strmod. It is there, so it is showing the both thing. So let's first clean up our string, right? And inside cleaning there is called strp end, which is the file we wrote, and inside that there is something called clean, right? I'm gonna import this. Maybe we let us call, you know, I can import it as maybe, you know, whatever strp end. I can call it as whatever I want, maybe clean one or something, you know? cln, for example, as clean, you know, we have already discussed this previously, as, you know, cln. So I can call it as cln. So now I can define my string as maybe hello world. I just put intentionally some space at the end, and I can say cln dot clean. Clean is the function we wrote, and I'm going to pass it to s and see if it's working. Yeah, it stripped the end of the string. It is working, right? So now we can also import the other one from processing, or processing dot process. I'm going to import it as maybe prs, and I can say prs dot string upper function is there. I can pass some string, you know, hello. So it is working. Instead of that, I can actually pass in the thing that we wrote here, which is what, clean. So it also cleans it and then process it. So it's working, right? Hello, how are you? So this is the idea of writing packages in Python, and it's very simple and straightforward. So you can create the directory structure you want, and can put your file in the order you want, and you can create a directory structure and call it as dart, you know, accordingly. And that's how you can package the Python code that you wrote. And thank you very much for watching.